Hey everyone, Google just released the Gemini CLI, which is, and they also open sourced it. I would like to go through it quickly, just a brief demo, how you can configure that by just following the instructions with you. This is my first time as well. I have not done this before. It's the first time I'm doing it. So you can see on X, they have posted Gemini CLI is a new open source AI agent that brings the power of Gemini directly into your terminal. And you can access the Gemini 2.5 Pro with 1 million token context window, 60 requests per minute, and 1,000 requests per day at no cost at all. So this is an amazing thing to see and test it out. So that's why I want to kind of go ahead and see how this actually performs. If I click on this link, it opens this page with the instructions for the Gemini CLI. It's an open source AI agent. Not only it will be available as part of the CLI, I'll test that out, but also it will be available as part of the Visual Studio Code. So you can see here, it is for individuals. There is a kind of a generous, a free of charge or a free tier available for this to test out. And you can also see you have, this is a quick demo that they are showing where they are using the terminal to test it out, right? So let's see and how it will work. So for example, it also shows you the Gemini Code Assist as well, which is available in Visual Studio Code. So that's also cool. And let me see if I can try that out as well today. But just to go over the getting started guide for the Gemini CLI. So it routes me, if I click on this, it routes me to the GitHub page. So this is their GitHub page, Google Gemini, Gemini CLI. And in here, it's completely open source. You can look at the code and see how they actually built it. So let's see what would be the next step over here. So we need to install, right? So we need to run this. First, we need to have Node.js version 18 or higher. So let me go to my terminal and I'll just run node version. So I'm already, I already have installed it. If you have not installed it, I'll link the descriptions to install the Node latest version, and you can install that on your own. So let's move on to the next step. What is it? We need to install with this command. Right? So there are two ways to do it. You can directly point to the GitHub, or you can do this as well. So let's test it with the npm install. Here, let me do that. Cool. So it installed the package for me, and I can then simply now call. I think this did not load anything, so I'll just run. Oh, cool. So now I can access this. I can select, what do I like? I think I like bright colors. This is too dark. No. I think I like the ANSI dark, I believe. I don't know about you guys, but I think I like this ANSI dark. So let's go with this. Let's log in with Google. Okay. Sign in. Okay, there is some, okay, I'm now authorized to access your account. Cool. If I go back, oh, now, cool. I have now connected my Google account directly to the CLI itself. And you can see over here, it's using Gemini 2.5 Pro, and I have 100% context left. I would like to test out something. What do we start with? Let's start with create a, let's see, a fitness website. Let's see how that would be created. So this is just a prompt that we give. It's a very basic prompt. We have not given any other instructions. So let's see how it will perform. So now it's saying, I will now create the fitness app directory, initialize the React applications. It already knows to use React for this. And I can allow once, or I can allow always. let's allow once so that we know what it's doing, right? So normally this is not the right way of doing things. What I do when I'm creating an application, what I do is that I start with initially start with a plan and ask it to create a plan for me, what you will do, and then create a to-do markdown file where you have all the instructions listed down, so that then we can then tackle one task at a time. Here is just creating something out of no, out of nothing actually. So it's just using its own imagination, I would say. However, you can also see that it's already doing some kind of thinking as well. It's outlining the next steps and installing, it's initializing the Git repository, right? Okay, cool. And now it's installing some additional things. Let me do that as well. I think it's pretty cool. The installation is pretty straightforward. Just running an npm command or npx command, and you'll have Gemini as part of your CLI. Okay, so we got some error over here, unexpected line format in response. I'll just paste it over here and see what it will come up with. There's no problem with our context. Context is available. So let's see. I think there was a problem with the installation, I believe. Okay. Now it's creating some directories. What I can do is, I think I'll open a new tab, and I already have Visual Studio Code installed. So I'll just say code. Here I have installed code in my local directory in the path. And if I do that, it opens that folder for me, and I can see here what it's doing behind the scenes. Right. So if I go back to my the previous tab, okay, so it's just making changes to the app.js, and we just say allow once, and we can go back here. Where is our app.js? I think it should be on our source. Here it is, right? So it is creating something for us. Let's see what that would be. Okay, it's the first time I'm running this, so let's see. It's interesting. What is it doing now? Yeah, it's creating footer.js. Let's do it. Yeah, and now we have allow once. Yes. And now we have the exercise details. So that's interesting. Fetch data now. Okay, let's see. I have a good feeling for this. Let's see how it actually performs. All right. I'll just blindly say yes to everything this time. It's just a test, just to see how it. It's a fitness application. I don't know how. Oh, exercise search. Yes. Oh my God. I think it's going full. Oh my God. All right. So we have now it's writing the exercises.js. All right. Now, cool. I'm just saying allow to everything. Cool. Okay. It's creating horizontal score bar. Some body. I don't know what this is. Body part.js. I don't know what that is. Let's see. It's writing some detail.js. Let me look at the. Yeah, so there's so many things that it's actually adding. So the app.js is the main application. There are a lot of components that it's actually creating, right? So let's see what it actually comes up with. So it's asking again. I can just say allow all, but I just want to kind of go through this whole process and see what it's actually doing. So there's an exercise video.js as well that it's creating. Oh, wow. Similar exercises. Let's see. And the good thing with Gemini 2.4 Pro is that its context window is huge. It's 1 million tokens. So normally we have, like, I think Claude is like 200,000 tokens, and this is 1 million, right? So that's I would say this gives it a lot more power when it comes to because it understands the whole context, what you have written. So to begin with, both will perform well, but as you, let me see what it's doing. Okay, I think it's just writing. All right. Now, as it evolves, when you have a larger code base, then at that point it becomes the context window is not sufficient for that kind of code base. So at the beginning, both will perform the same. But as soon as you see it, you are advancing into your project, then in that case, it would increase quite a bit. All right, so it's actually creating rapid.ai. I don't know what this is. Rapid.ai. What is rapid.ai? Let me search for it. Maybe I can ask it. Can I ask it? No modify with external editor. No, what did I do? Okay, none. So I'll just say escape or press no. Okay, and then I'll just say, what is rapid AI or API? What was that? Oh my God, it was rapid API. Now it's I'm being confusing it. All right, so it's doing in Google search as well. So that's interesting. So it has access to Google search as well. That's cool. Yeah, you would guess if it's from Google, it would have access to Google search, right? Okay, Rapid API is a platform that acts as marketplace for APIs. It allows developers to find. For this, I'm using Exercise DB API in the YouTube search and download API. Okay, you can. Okay, it's a free API, right? So let's do that. I'll go and open an account there. Rapid API. Search for it. All right. I'll just sign up using my Google. Okay. And continue. And should be somewhere here. If I go to my, this is my first time. I'll just go to personal, and we go to account settings. I'm not able to, okay, I think maybe over here. Let me ask Google what we need to do. Sign up for a free account and get an API key. You need to have it here in the environment.file. The exercise API provides exercise data, and YouTube API is used for. Okay, I think we need to find exercise API. Exercise API. What is it? Exercise DB. Is that the one? Exercise DB. Yes. Cool. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Let's get this one. Okay, we have the API keyword here. Subscribe to test. I want basic free plan. Subscribe. Okay. So I have it subscribed. Is this our API key or something? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we have a code snippet here. The API key is here. And I'll just go to Google and just say, this is my size DB API key. Okay, this is not recommended, by the way. You should just go and add it to your environment file. But yeah, let's, for the sake of this exercise, let's do that. And also we need, what else? There was another one, right? YouTube search and download API. Okay, let's do that as well. YouTube search. Is it media downloader? Oh, here it is, search and download. There are many. I think we'll go with the latest one. Okay, so subscribe to test again. And we do the same for here as well. Cool. And we copy the API key again. And we just say, yes. I think it's the same, right? Oh yeah, it's the same. So now we have access to both. We have the API key, which is the same. And now we have access to both, right? So let's, moment of truth. So in another tab, we are in the same directory. I'll just show it to you as well. We just do cd. Oops. Oh my God. We do cd. All right. So now we are here. And we need to just run npm start. That's it. Moment of truth. Allow. Oh my God. Something is happening. Ah, shoot. We get an error. I'll just go back. Hey Gemini, we got an error. I'm just pasting it here. What could be the issue? It's saying exercise card is not defined. Okay. I think there's we'll let Gemini figure it out. All right, it already figured it out. Let's do it was missing the import. All right, so now we will start again. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're just missing a logo here. Explore exercises. Oh man. I think this is so cool. If I click on it, oh my God. Okay. Where is it? Where is my terminal? Yeah. Okay, I'll just go and ask it that I got an error as well. But it's like, to begin with, it's good, right? It is good. Let's see how it actually handles it, because it doesn't know the context, what happened, where I clicked and everything. All right, it already knows how to solve it now. The video, yeah, it knows that it actually occurred on the video side. Okay, now it added that as well. So let's start it again. Okay, so we go back to the home. We can search exercises. Let's see, chest. Can I search? Yeah, it is. Now the only thing is it's missing some images. Let me tell it that if it can download some images as well. Let's see. There are broken paths to images. Can you download images as well? Okay. The world that we live in, exciting times. Sometimes I get feared as well, because these things, I used to do it, and I used to take weeks. All right, now it's downloading it. All right. Let's see. Let's do it again. Start it again. Oh my God. Mind blown. Mind blown. Okay. So I don't like the font, by the way, but yeah, let's see. Okay, I can search. I think these icons, I don't like it, but yeah, let's see. So chest, if I click on chest, what happens? Nothing happens. Gym, no. Explore exercises. This is good. You already have these different exercises that you can see from that exercise DB. If I click on these, it shows me exercise to keep you strong. Okay. But I think it's amazing, right? So imagine you're vibe coding here. You have a website almost, right? You can kind of continue working on this. But I'm very much excited about this. You can also see in the Visual Studio Code, they're saying that we can add as part of the Visual Studio Code as well, right? So you see I have Amazon Q install, which is a similar CLI, as well as the Visual Studio Code integration is available. So that's also awesome. If you have not tried that out, try it out. That's it has a very generous free tier as well. But as I mentioned, the context window is key here, right? So behind the scenes, Amazon Q, I think it's using Claude. But yeah, let's try to. You see here now the idea how I actually work on a specific project is now the Git repository has already been initialized by Gemini. What I'll do is that whenever I'm satisfied with a version, so I simply click on this, I stage all my changes. Now everything is staged, and the next step would be I'll commit these as well, right? So and then any new changes that are happening, for example, let's add a new line here, right? As soon as I save this, you'll see this got changed. If I click on it, I'll see the differences here. And for example, you have a working code, you committed that and you staged that initially and then committed that. In this case, I'm just staging it. So staging, what it does is that you can merge multiple changes together in a single commit, right? So that's the recommended approach. Here, what I'm doing is that I've staged multiple changes. Now I know that these were this was the file that was working. Now, if anything is changed by Gemini and it doesn't work, I can always come here and I can click this revert button, or the whole, if there are multiple files, I can discard there's a message, discard all changes. If I do this, now it's the same file again. There's no difference, right? So there are no changes at all now, right? So that's the cool part, how I do it. And yeah, so now let's try to do the last thing. Now we have this app. I'll go back to the Gemini announce page, and here we have the insider channel. Let's see what this is. Okay, VS Code. Okay, we just need to search for. We can add MCP. Oh, it has MCP server support as well. So this is even better. Oh my God, we can add these to the Gemini settings .json, and we'll have these MPs. Let's see if we already have something. If I go open a new tab, I'll just cat it. Yeah, it's nothing specific right now. So what's saying is that we add this like this, the MCP servers. Let me add some documentation. Shall I do it? Oh no, let me first do what we are here for, the setting up Visual Studio Code. Oh, okay. Extensions. All right. So Command Shift X, and we can search for Gemini Code Assist. That's pretty straightforward. Gemini. Oh, here it is. Here it is, guys. Here it is. Let me install it. All right. I trust it. Let's see. Okay. Taking some time installing. Let's see. Here we go. So now, assistant enables API assistance. Okay, set up your organization for success. Command I to transform your code. Okay. If you select comments as prompts in the, okay, to generate code. Okay, then click in the activity bar to use Gemini code. It says chat. So there is a chat here as well. You can add files, tools to your chat context, and also custom rules as well. Let's see what the custom rules are. Okay, so it's Control I or Mac, Command I on Mac, where you can add these rules here. So let's see, Command I. Okay, I don't know what happened. Forget about it. So now let's first go to our Gemini window. We need to sign in, open. I'll use my Google account, sign in. Okay, so now we are signed in. Here it is. It is signing in. Yeah, we are here. All right, so here we go. So we can add context window. Let me open those files. Right, this is my directory, and let's see what I can do. Let's open a new folder altogether. Just start fresh. Right. So I want to create a project over here. Gemini. Okay, Google Gemini VS Code demo. Right. So let's create that. We open it. We're starting fresh here. We go to the, okay, it's initializing. It initialized. Open a file, get code suggestion as you type, Command I to ask them to get or modify code. Oh, it's kind of a pair programming. I think let's do it. So let's create a new file. We'll just say hello world .py. Let's start with that. I think Amazon Q is also enabled, so I'll just pause for Amazon Q for now. I think it's still suggesting something. Okay. Okay, I'll keep Amazon Q. Let's see how it works. But I'll just say Command I. It's the same. Oh my God, Amazon and Gemini is the same. So we need to disable something. That's sad. I don't want to sign over Amazon Q. But yeah, let's try it and see, just for the sake of testing. Okay, so now I'll ask Command I again. Now we have Gemini code, right? So Amazon Q is also using Command I. So yeah, there will be some conflict there. I like Amazon Q, but with Gemini, let's see how it works. So it can generate, fix, explain, and then yeah. So let's generate, right? So generate. Do I need to type generate? Okay, I think we need to yeah, that's it. I'll just say create a hello world Python script. Cool. So now it's just showing it is what will actually create. So if I just say option A for accept and option D for decline. So option. Okay, it's option A. Yeah, cool. So now I have it. All right, cool. Okay. And I want to add something to it, right? So I can just simply this, and I can just say generate again, convert into a, what shall I do? Convert this code into adding two numbers. I think I'm just asking it very basic questions, I believe. All right, so now it actually is adding. Oh, I think it's not correct, because now we have these two if statements. I think this is not right. This is not right. Okay, so I'll just say decline. Option D. Right. So if I run this, and I can open a terminal over here, new terminal, and I'll just say Python, what is it? Hello world, right? Yay! Success. So there's so many other things that we can do. I think it is now available as part of your user interface. We have I just try to use everything. I have Amazon Q as my Visual Studio as well. But I think it opens a great deal of opportunities. It opens a lot of things to the world because of this generous free tier. And I think I would be using this more often. And given the large context window, I think that kind of is another important thing that you need to consider because it has 1 million tokens. I don't know how many words that would be, but it's huge. To think of tokens similar to words, but it's not specific similar to words, but yeah, think of it like that. So it's like 1 million tokens. It's huge, right? All right. So in the next days, I will try this out even further. But this is just a quick or kind of guide, walkthrough guide. Kind of I'm sharing my first experience as well. So just leave comment, and if you want to build something with me, just let me know. If you like this kind of way of making videos, just let me know as well. Thank you so much for joining. Take care. Bye.